All right, hello YouTubers. Back again with a one on my 1500 Hotblast furnace. Doing a little update as I said I was going to do last year. Now I've had my Hotblast for 11 years now. Let's see, I got it in 2011. Yes, so I've had 11 years, going on 12. And as I said, I was going to put a damper in. I was going to put a damper in my flue. Now, I already pre-drilled my hose, and then if you want to know how I did it, I kindly got the side that I want to put my damper on and my handle, and I kindly use this one of my screw hose because I'm going to put it right back in like it was as a reference, and then I just measured up as far as I wanted to go, made a mark, drilled my first hole, and then I measured around to the other side from there. I measured up, I turned it over. I used this hole as a reference again down here on the bottom of the pipe, and I flipped it over. I measured up, and I was off by 1/8 of an inch from where I needed my hole when I measured from center here to there. So anyway, I went ahead and measured that. But and another reason, I'll take you in and I'm going to show you the inside of the pipes too. Now, let me get a flashlight here. I'll let you see the inside of the pipe. There's the inside of my pipe. That's where I've been dumping it around. Now, if you can see this, I hope you can. And sorry, I'll get you better there. That's the inside of my pipe. And this is the outside of my pipe. This pipe is not like what you buy at Lowe's. It's actually a little thicker gauge. I mean, you wouldn't think it is, but it is. It's a little bit thicker, more of a dense steel. It's a little bit harder. And the coating they put on this, and their seams, if you notice, are not ridged where it goes down into your other pipe where it meets. It don't have all the little ridges. So that's the difference in that stuff that you buy from Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever to what I got that, now I don't know, they could have changed from what I got when I put my stove in 2011. This is what I got from US Stove. Now this pipe, as you can see, I think I made a pencil mark there, but this pipe, as you can see, is just in really excellent shape. I mean, there's no rusting on the pipe. It's just a really good pipe. Other than I seen some where my seam was together, where it went down in. Now, I don't know if that's because I scratched the coating, and then I've got a little bit, it's not thin and no matter whatsoever. So I just wanted to let you know the difference in the pipe that you buy from your local hardware to what you buy from the actual manufacturer that sells their pipes that are seamed. And these seams, I think, these are all done by machine. So this ain't something you snap together and make sure it's good. It was really good pipe. So just to let you know, that's the difference in the pipe. Now, is it cheaper than what you get at Lowe's? No, it's going to be a little more. That's for sure. But for a single wall pipe, this is good stuff. This is how my pipe is all through. What little bit of black pipe I have to have in there is in excellent shape. So I just want to let you know that. And before I run my damper in here, okay, I'm going to take you in and we're going to take a peek up the pipe and let you see what I've got going up and in the back and how mine comes out again. And just to let you know, I'm going to show you the elbow. This is where my elbow connects and goes into the back of my stove. And I just want to show you that to let you see after 11 years here how well this pipe holds up compared to that thin stuff you get from Lowe's. Because I've seen some others that have that thinner type pipe from Lowe's that you have to either piece together if they don't. I think you have to put them together. They come, just bent. You have to put it together and everything. I just want to show you the difference in what you're buying. And this is a solid pipe. It really, you can mash on this. It's really good. And some of that from Lowe's I've seen, you mash on and it's going to, when you put pressure on it, it's going to dent in. It's going to bend in. Not that easy. This is a lot different pipe. So I do suggest you buy their pipe if you want something to hold up and not have to come back and replace pieces 5-10 years down the road. I mean, I know climate has a lot to do with everything where you're at, but their coating that they have on these pipes, now I don't know, this could be Duravent pipe. I cannot remember the labels that were on here, but you can, I think you could even see on here where it even had the impression of the label still. Or was it on the elbow in there? It's probably on the elbow. Oh, right here. You can see where the impression of the label was still on this pipe. As hot as this pipe had been, you know, as pipe gets. With me not burning with a inline in damper in here, there's the impression of the label after all these years still. So that's to let you know there is a difference in the pipe you buy. If you get it from the manufacturer that you buy your stove from, you're definitely going to get a better pipe. That's all there is to it. You're going to get a better pipe than what you can buy at Lowe's. Now, let's go in and take a peek at what the rest of it looks like. All right, we're inside now, and let's take a look. This will show you my other piece where I unhooked it from. I think this is where you had the extension piece where you could extend in and you wasn't off. And these are not these are pre-cut. And I just happened, mine ended up being really nice. See, and there's where my other label was. Let me see, shine a light on that. There's where the label was on that one. Now here's the back. Here's the elbow. I want to show you the elbow. You know what? It's got a little swivel. It's a swivel type. And when I clean that elbow out, as I say, from the top of my stove, here's the back of my stove. See, I have to pull it down. I guess you can see that now. And I have to pull it down, and I run my cleaner down, straight down, and all it falls into this elbow. And then I got a little thing I made. I reach up in there and I just rake it out. Now, do I get it all? No, because of the screws. As you can see, the screws. I do have some. It always stays there. But you can see. And that's into the top of my stove. And there's my heat shields in here in this furnace. And, I mean, it's just all in excellent shape. Even this pipe, let's pull it out here. Let me get it out of the flashlight so you can see a little better. As you can see, I mean, it's not burnt through, rusted. Oh, yeah, and there you go. This is coming right out of the stove, and there's where the sticker was on it. So that just lets you know how well their pipe is just a lot better than buying what you can get from the hardware store. I just want to show you that. Like I said, I want to show you the inside of the elbow. I ain't had this undone until, bear with me here, I'm trying to stand this back up so I can shine the light in there again. I have not had this loose since we done it. And I reached in there and I can tell probably where I've only had a little bit of actual cryosilt. And that's right there in the elbow where it hits hard going up. That's actually even remotely built up over the years. That's excellent. I mean, you know, that's one thing I do like about this stove. Like I said, I've burned green. I've mixed green with some seasoned and everything else. So I just want to show you that and the difference in their pipe. Like I said, you don't see no rigid on this stuff. It's all smooth. And it's not like that stuff you buy at Lowe's. So just to let you know, let's see if we can take a peek up. If I don't get a big, this is what come out of the elbow. See, this is some that I just don't get. This is some that just come out of the elbow. It ain't much. I mean, looking at a half a cup or so. That, you know, stuff from where I can't scrape it all out right there. And like I said, it's all because of the screws. It gets most, but you can see right here, and I'm going to push that out when I'm done before I hook this back up. But you can see, it stays fairly good. Now let's take a look up. See if we can see up in there. Let's see here. Bear with me here. We'll see if we can get the light going right. So that's all the way up to my cap right there. You only got, as you can see here, that's about, let's see, I think that's a foot and a half, 2 foot. You got 2 foot here, and then you run into your stainless double wall, insulated, all the way up to the cap. And you can see my pipe. I mean, there's really no signs of any real buildup over the years. Now, like I said, I'm going to try to burn all coal this season. there's going to be weeks like this week. Tonight's supposed to drop down below freezing. And I'm going to probably burn wood. Since I just put this damper on, we're going to give it a shot and see if it does slow the roll down on the wood. And how it burns. You know, so I don't have to maybe not stoke the stove up so much, say, to get me through the night or whatnot. But we're gonna see if I can, you know, use less wood and damper it down a little more with the inline damper in the flue. So we're gonna go with that, and I'm gonna try it because I said I was gonna do it last year when I done a video last year. I had some requests, so I'm doing it now. I was real reluctant to take this loose. I didn't want to pop any of this loose. And I was real reluctant about doing that because I already had all my seams seasoned up and everything and real good. So, but, you know, we done it. If I don't like it, hey, we just open it up and be done with it. And I do have a brush coming to where I can come in from the top of my stove. And it actually swivels. They make a brush. I did not know they did one like it. I thought I was going to have to make something where I can come in from the front of my stove, push it in this elbow, which will be right here. The elbow goes right here, like this, and go up in here to the flue. And now I've got my flue, my damper is about right here. We're looking, it's right at about the 18-inch mark above here. So that's where I'm putting it in at. From there, from here to in the pipe that I got out there in the building. So anyway, just want to let you know that, do this little quick update on there, show you what's going on, and I will, after a few weeks, I'll get back with you, let you know if it makes a difference in how I set it with the coal. Like I said, this will be the first season. I will burn with the coal instead of the wood as much as possible. You know, if we have 2 or 3 cold weeks, I'm going to use nothing but coal. I will get back with you, let you know how it worked by using the damper in the flue. If it made any of a difference, did I get more of a burn time? Did it slow it down to put the fire, try to put the coal out? I'll let you know. So we'll go from it because I've been pleased with what I've got, just how it's been. So I've been pleased with that. And I think because my pipe did burn hotter, I didn't have a damper in my flue, that keeps this pipe even cleaner when you're burning wood, especially if you got wet wood. So just to let you know, that's where I'm at, and I'll get back with you in a few weeks or a month, and we'll go from there and see what's what. I'll let you know if I've just been burning coal or wood. Like I said, I'm going to probably burn wood tonight. I'm going to start it back up tonight because it's supposed to get down to freezing in the morning. And then in a couple of days, rain again, and the temperatures, that's how it is right here around the Chattanooga area. That's how our temperatures are. They can be up, be down. You have spring-like temperatures one day, and then you'll have your winter for the next week. So, but anyway, thanks for looking. I'll get back with you and let you know how it operates with a manual damper in. Thanks for looking. On another note, to add sum up, if you see the rest of the pipe and how it looks, what I've done, and you see up here, you see these little rust spots that you can, it looks like rust and rust starting. What has happened is when I installed all this, I wiped this down with Windex in a towel years ago, but it was obvious I missed that piece. So just to let you know, that's what that is. And I'm going to come back. I'm going to do that real quick too. I'm going to wipe that off so I don't have any more of that on that pipe, on that piece. But yeah, that's why you see the rest of the pieces weren't like that, even when, you know, on my other videos, and you can see that on the others, and I was like, I never wiped that piece. And I just wanted to mention that. Somebody asked me why I had specks on there, and that's why. I'm going to wipe that off. I don't understand. I guess that's as high as my arm would reach that day. I don't know. But, and two, when I was showing you up the pipe earlier, that's after now, I think, 3 weeks of burning, just 3 weeks of burning. That's what my pipe looks like, all the way up. And it'll look almost identical to that at the end of the season. I have not had to get up here but once or twice to clean, get up on the roof, run my brush down, and clean out the pipe. That's only if I only had green wood to burn and was worried about some buildup. And 9 times out of 10, I didn't have no buildup really in the pipe. It was in the cap with the screen around my cap. So I'd have to take it off, bang it off. So now what I've done is I took the screen out so I don't have to worry about that no more. And then when I'm done for the season, what I do is I go up there and I got a rubber thing now. It's like a part of a welding mat. I just wrap it around it, put a zip tie on it, and see you next year, next season. So, but there you go. I just want to let you know that because I was asked about that and I did not mention that earlier. So thanks for looking.